From the KATC Weatherland, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, we're at that time of the year over the next month, the height of summer heating. Our average highs and lows right at their max, 92 and 75. And today we were 93 and 76. And we got more of the same in the days ahead, maybe even mid 90s. And weather pattern, well, we do have this upper level trough to the north where we have a little bit of a trough here extending back down to our area. But it's kind of a division between a high pressure system off to the north and west and over to the south and east. So a little bit of a weakness in the atmosphere that allowed for a few pop-up showers, but that feature is going to push off to the east, so it looks like drier weather on the way for most of Acadiana. Can't rule out an isolated shower or thunder shower, but chance of getting wet now looking closer to about 10%. And as we scan all 6 Dopplers across the area, we have a few spotty showers off to the north and east of us, and Power Doppler 3 indicating pretty quiet sweep across our area. All should stay quiet through the overnight hours. Generally fair skies expected. Heat the main story. We have that heat advisory in effect for the northern portions of Acadiana from noon to 7 o'clock this evening. Heat indices in the highlighted areas pushing 105 to 110. Most of us a little bit lower than that I-10 corridor on southward, and we'll show you that in just a bit. You can see on the satellite imagery a few showers here, more action over by Florida, but that's where it's going to stay. Pacific has been pretty busy. We've had Darby, we've had Estelle going, and before that the storm that crossed over Central America, so it's been busy in the eastern Pacific, which is what you want to see all the time here, because when it's busy there, it's usually turned off in the Atlantic basin, and we really don't see anything developing next 5 days, and maybe even longer than that. We do have still some pretty fair bit of African dust across the Atlantic basin, some in the Gulf of Mexico. That's why our skies have been a little hazy, and we're going to see that through the rest of the week, all the way through Saturday, with more dust on the way and plenty out in the Atlantic. So it doesn't look like we're going to see a whole lot of tropical activity in the Atlantic basin over the next couple of weeks, maybe a little bit more. Mid-August things will probably turn around. We do have a little bit moisture increasing though as we head toward the end of the week. We'll be watching that. We're going to raise our rain chances. There's a tropical wave in the western Caribbean, but that's going to head through Mexico, so no tropical concerns, and we'll see those up and down rain chances as high pressure, that Bermuda high, keeps things at bay off to the east in the Atlantic. So overnight tonight, fair skies. Tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, and then we'll see a few isolated showers possible, but rain chance no higher than about 10%. Better though over toward NOLA and the river parishes off to the south and east, the bayou parishes. And then as we head into Wednesday, much the same. Fair to partly cloudy skies. Don't see much green painted across the area. Temperatures getting well into the mid 90s, not including the heat index. So tomorrow morning, starting out near 80 degrees into the 90s with that heat index up there at about 104 to 106 across the area. And again, prime time for that high heat index. It's over 100 after 10 o'clock in the morning through just about through 7 o'clock in the evening. So again, take plenty of breaks if working or playing outdoors. Overnight tonight, generally fair skies, a quiet night with some stars out there as well. And the moon, if you look for the moon, Jupiter will be very close to it. It'll be the bright star next to the moon later after midnight. You'll be able to see that. 79 the low tonight, so that's pretty warm and humid. Tomorrow we'll get into the mid 90s, and we'll call it with the 3 H's. July just being July here, maybe 1 or 2 afternoon storms, but notice on the timeline as we get into 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we really don't even see much cumulus clouds, maybe 1 or 2 as the day is done, but it's going to be a mostly sunny and hot day. Mid 90s through Wednesday. Then toward the end of the week, our rain chances ramping up just a bit. That'll take a little bit of an edge off the heat, but not much, and plenty of low to mid 90s going into the weekend and beyond. Could see better rain chances developing for next week, but this is the way it's been going. A few days where it's drier than normal, a few days where you have some storms, and we're still hitting the mid 90s either way. So that's the way it goes in July.
Sure does.
Thank you, Rob.
Thanks, Rob.